are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so easily pretty. The only reason that I can do tonight is 'cause I'm...
Hello everyone, welcome back to Julie Jules World, where creativity begins. Today we're going to be making a DIY double pocket notebook holder. This is one I already pre-made and it's beautiful. You show the inside. And if you can see it, let me turn it this way. And so you can put two notebooks in here and a pen holder. And these are so perfect for jotting down notes or even goals. I'm always writing down things that I need to do within the day. And so this is perfect. These will make great gifts, not just for women. I also made my husband one. And this one, I kind of changed just the closure. Just made a smaller size closure. And these are super cute. And you can take this on the go or you can have it right by your desk and you're good to go. Let's go ahead and get into our tutorial. Put that aside. All right, go ahead and get our scrapbooking paper. And so we're gonna need 2 scrapbooking paper and 2 of the measures 4" by 12". This is gonna be the closure, top closure of this. And that measure 4" by 4". So you're gonna need 2 of these. So 2 of them, okay? This is for our notebook strap holder, holds the notebook in place. And this is gonna measure 4" by 3.5". And then we're gonna need one more pocket that measures 4" by 4". And that's gonna be our inside pocket. So let's go ahead and score it and then we can put our fabric on there. 4x4 scrapbooking paper, and we're gonna be corner punching these. Right, and now we're gonna be measuring 2 strap closures. We're gonna mark about 1 inch. And you're gonna do it for both of them, okay? Okay, once you finish marking the 2 strap closure, we're gonna go ahead and score these 2. So let's go ahead and score that. On the 12" section, we're going to score at 5.5, then at 6.5, and then just go ahead and fill that gap in with lines. And then you do the same thing for the other as well. Let's go ahead and attach our strap closures. So get yourself some glue. The 1 inch that we marked, we're gonna just put glue inside of that line. Don't go over it. You're gonna attach the base to this and stay underneath those 2 lines that we mark. And so we do the same thing for the other side. So now you have both of these. You're gonna be covering fabric, every single one of our fabricking paper, okay? And once you cover it all in fabric, now look like this. You should have your outer base, your inside base, your book strap holder, which is gonna go right there. Your pocket is gonna go right there. And that's how it should look, how we're gonna be setting it up. Let's get the base first. I have to attach our notebook holder 4" down. We're gonna be placing our book holder. But first, before I even do that, we're gonna need a elastic band, 2" by 2" elastic band, and we are gonna be folding this over and we're gonna be attaching it to this first before we put that in place. So we're gonna sew it on there. So we're gonna sew just by the edge. We're gonna sew that onto there. On your pen holder should be sewn on in place. Now look like that. Get yourself some more scrapbooking paper and we're gonna be covering the back of this. Just because we're gonna be sliding the notebook in and I don't want to get caught on the fabric. So about 4" from the top You're gonna measure it and center it. You're gonna sew down. Just go ahead and sew on top of that line, okay? You start from the top and then sew over that line that we already placed in our pen holder, and then all the way down, and then sew this side as well. Once you finish sewing it on there, both ends, it should look like that. Let's go ahead and put that aside, and we're going to get our base, and we are going to place in our button in place. This end here, we place in our buttons, and about 1.5 inches, you're going to drop it down, and you're going to mark right there. Make sure it's centered too. You're going to place a hole there. Get your owl and place that hole, and get your snap button tools and the snap button, and then go ahead and install it in there. Just install the snap button, and I'm going to put some tape in the back here. Let's go ahead and put this together. So go ahead and lay your base. This is your outside base and your inner base, and then get your pocket. And go ahead and sew all the way around. And you can use your zipper for this too. The last step is going to be our button. We're going to place to the top here, and then we are done. So go ahead and sew all the way around. Now you should have it all sewn all the way around. What we're going to need is some Dollar Tree notebooks, and 3 comes in this pack. Before we put our buttons on, the last button there, we're going to put everything in place. We're going to put the notebook, that way we know exactly where to set our buttons so it can be nice and snugged in there. Let's go ahead and put here. Sure slides in there. Right there. Perfect. And let's go ahead and place our pen in there too, because that way everything sits right, and the button, we'll close it up, and now we can see where to put our buttons. Make sure you center it, and then you just look at the bottom and make sure this lines up. Right there. Place your button on that spot. After that, we're done. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my button on there. And that should be in place, and then I'm gonna close it up. And there it is. It's beautiful. These are so pretty. There it is. Yes, thank you all so much. You all will definitely see me in my next video. Bye, my YouTubers.